This video is a heartfelt tribute to the legendary wrestlers we've lost, honoring their lasting impact on the wrestling world. Their passion and dedication continue to inspire generations. We also share emotional updates on CM Punk, whose recent news has deeply touched fans worldwide. Join us as we celebrate their incredible legacies, reflect on their unforgettable contributions, and cherish their memories. Subscribe now to keep their inspiring stories alive and ensure they are never forgotten. Melissa Coates, born on June 18, 1971 in Markham, Ontario, Canada, was a remarkable talent known for her success as a professional wrestler, fitness competitor, and model. From a young age, Coates was passionate about athletics, eventually making a name for herself in bodybuilding. Her dedication to health and fitness laid the foundation for her transition into the world of professional wrestling. Coates began her wrestling career in the late 1990s and quickly caught the attention of fans and promoters alike. She competed in various promotions, including Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. With her impressive physique and athleticism, she combined strength, agility, and charisma in the ring, creating an engaging and powerful presence. Her bodybuilding background gave her a unique advantage, enabling her to execute strong and dynamic moves while maintaining an eye-catching look. During her time in ECW, Coates earned recognition for her energetic performances and ability to connect with audiences. She participated in memorable storylines and rivalries, helping elevate women's wrestling at a time when it was gaining more prominence. She also made appearances on WWE shows, further showcasing her wrestling skills and contributing to the evolving role of women in the sport. Outside the ring, Coates was active in fitness modeling and competitions, promoting positive body image and inspiring others to pursue their fitness goals. She used her platform to encourage women to embrace strength and confidence. Tragically, Melissa Coates, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered as a trailblazer who broke barriers in a male-dominated sport and inspired future generations of female wrestlers and fitness enthusiasts. Her journey stands as a testament to resilience, determination, and the power of passion. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945 in Austin, Texas, was one of professional wrestling's most beloved and influential figures. Known as the American Dream, Dusty captivated fans with his blue-collar charm, relatable personality, and electrifying promos that connected deeply with audiences across generations. Rising to fame throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Rhodes became a cultural icon whose presence helped shape the wrestling industry's golden era. Over a career spanning more than 30 years, Dusty won numerous titles, including 3 reigns as NWA World Heavyweight Champion. His legendary rivalries, especially with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Tully Blanchard, defined entire eras in the NWA and later WCW. Rhodes' appeal wasn't just about championships. His authentic, charismatic style made him stand out even in the WWF, where his unique persona broke the mold of traditional wrestling characters. Beyond his in-ring success, Dusty Rhodes played a vital role behind the scenes as a trainer and mentor, shaping the careers of many future stars, including his own son, Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, and countless others at WWE's developmental system. His influence on wrestling extended far beyond his matches as he helped craft storylines and guided young talent to greatness. Though Dusty faced personal challenges, including struggles with weight and health problems stemming from decades of physical punishment, his spirit remained unbreakable. Due to kidney failure, a loss that deeply impacted the wrestling world, Dusty Rhodes' legacy endures as a symbol of passion, resilience, and heart. He is remembered not only for his unforgettable matches and promos, but for his genuine connection with fans and his lasting impact on professional wrestling culture. Steve Bradley was born on October 28, 1973, in Worcester, Massachusetts, and emerged as a promising talent in the world of professional wrestling. Known for his remarkable athleticism and technical skill, Bradley began his career in the early 1990s, training under well-respected wrestling coaches. He quickly gained recognition on the independent circuit, competing in promotions like the International Wrestling Federation, IWF, and Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. His dynamic in-ring style and strong fundamentals earned him respect among peers and fans alike. Bradley's potential did not go unnoticed by major wrestling organizations. In 1998, he signed a developmental contract with WWE, then WWF, and trained at their Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW facility, a key training ground for future WWE stars. Although he made only brief appearances on WWE programming, those who worked with him praised his dedication, work ethic, and natural talent. However, despite the promising trajectory, Bradley's career was marred by personal challenges. Throughout his life, Bradley struggled with substance abuse, a battle that is unfortunately common among professional wrestlers due to the demanding physical and mental toll of the industry. The intense pressure to perform, constant travel, physical injuries, and the lifestyle of professional wrestling contributed to his struggles with the addiction. These issues severely impacted his career progression and overall well-being, tragically from a drug overdose. His highlighted the darker side of professional wrestling, the vulnerability of performers to addiction and mental health struggles. The exact substances involved were never publicly detailed, but it was clear that his addiction played a critical role in his untimely passing. Bradley's deeply affected his family, friends, and the wrestling community. His story serves as a somber reminder of the personal battles behind the spotlight and the importance of support and awareness around addiction and mental health in professional sports. Though his career never reached the heights many hoped for, his dedication and talent remain respected, and his legacy contributes to ongoing discussions about the harsh realities wrestlers often face. Mitch Ryder, born on August 2, 1972, was a promising American professional wrestler who made his mark during the early 2000s. Starting his career on the independent wrestling circuits, Ryder quickly stood out due to his natural charisma and impressive in-ring abilities. Known for his high-energy performances, he was able to forge a strong connection with audiences, making him a fan favorite in every promotion he worked for. Ryder's versatility as a wrestler was one of his defining traits. He adapted well to a variety of wrestling styles, from technical bouts to intense hardcore matches, showcasing a range that few wrestlers master so early in their careers. His persona leaned into a rebellious, gritty image, which perfectly aligned with the edgier tone that wrestling took on during the late 1990s and early 2000s. This authentic attitude resonated deeply with fans and helped him carve out his niche in a competitive industry. Throughout his career, Mitch wrestled for several promotions, including the International Wrestling Association, IWA. He also caught the attention of World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, where he competed in their developmental territories, gaining valuable experience and exposure on a larger stage. His rising trajectory suggested a bright future ahead, with many fans and peers recognizing his potential to become a standout star. Tragically, Mitch Ryder's life and career were cut short when his untimely sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, leaving many mourning the loss of a talented young wrestler who had so much more to offer. Though his time in the spotlight was brief, Ryder's passion, dedication, and memorable performances left a lasting impression on those who followed his journey. His legacy remains a testament to the spirit and heart that define professional wrestling. Emile Dupre, born on October 20th, 1936, was a celebrated figure in professional wrestling whose career spanned several decades, leaving a lasting impact on the sport. Rising to prominence in the 1960s and 1970s, Dupre was admired for his charismatic personality and remarkable in-ring abilities. Starting out in the independent wrestling scene, he quickly gained recognition for his athleticism, showmanship, and ability to captivate audiences. Dupre competed in numerous wrestling promotions throughout his career, including the renowned Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he faced some of the era's biggest stars. Fans appreciated his flamboyant style and genuine connection with the crowd, which made him stand out in a competitive field. His matches were not only displays of skill, but also performances full of passion and entertainment. Beyond his success inside the ring, Emile Dupre played a crucial role behind the scenes. He dedicated much of his time to mentoring younger wrestlers, sharing his extensive knowledge and experience. This mentorship helped shape the careers of many upcoming talents, highlighting his commitment to the future of professional wrestling. Dupre's influence extended beyond just his wrestling abilities. He was a respected figure among peers and fans alike. His dedication and love for wrestling left a significant mark on the industry, Emile Dupre, but his legacy endures. He is remembered not only for his accomplishments as a wrestler, but also for his passion, generosity, and the inspiration he provided to those who followed in his footsteps. His life exemplifies the spirit of professional wrestling, a journey marked by determination, memorable moments, and a profound impact on the sport he loved. Kay Noble, born October 15, 1940 in New York City, was a pioneering figure in women's professional wrestling during the 1950s and 1960s. At a time when wrestling was overwhelmingly male-dominated, Noble stood out not only for her athletic ability, but also for her magnetic presence in the ring. Her combination of technical skill and charismatic flair quickly made her a fan favorite and one of the early stars who helped bring attention to women's wrestling. Throughout her career, Kay Noble competed across many prominent wrestling promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and numerous regional circuits. She was known for her fierce competitiveness and dedication to her craft, often engaging in high-profile matches that helped elevate the visibility of female wrestlers. Noble's ability to connect with the audience made her a respected and admired figure among fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Kay's wrestling style was marked by a perfect balance of technical prowess and showmanship, which allowed her to stand out during an era when female athletes struggled to gain recognition. Her matches often showcased the athleticism and toughness that women wrestlers brought to the sport, challenging prevailing stereotypes and pushing the boundaries for women in professional wrestling. Tragically, Kay Noble cutting short a remarkable career. Despite her early passing, her impact on women's wrestling remains profound. She is remembered as a trailblazer who fought for respect and opportunity for female wrestlers, laying the groundwork for future generations. Kay Noble's legacy lives on as an inspiration for aspiring female athletes, reminding them of the importance of resilience, passion, and determination. She holds a cherished place in wrestling history as one of the sport's earliest and most influential female pioneers. CM Punk, born Philip Jack Brooks, is one of professional wrestling's most iconic figures, a name synonymous with defiance, perseverance, and an unyielding passion for his craft. His career, spanning from the underground independent circuits to the grandest WWE arenas and beyond, is marked by legendary matches, memorable promos, and championship glory. Yet, woven into that legacy is a tale of physical hardship, of injuries endured, battles fought both inside and outside the ring, and a relentless commitment to pushing through pain. This detailed account explores CM Punk's injury history, separating confirmed facts from rumors and myths, and shedding light on how his resilience has defined his journey. Early years, the independent circuit, and the physical toll. Before CM Punk became a household name, he cut his teeth in the intense world of independent wrestling. From promotions like Ring of Honor, ROH, to hardcore circuits where high-risk maneuvers and punishing matches were daily fare, Punk's early career was a crucible of physical challenge. The independent scene is famously grueling, often featuring wrestlers with less medical oversight and more brutal match stipulations. Punk's style, while technical and charismatic, didn't shy away from physical risk. He incorporated high-impact moves, risky dives, and stiff strikes that took a toll on his body. Unlike some wrestlers who might pause to heal, Punk was known for his Iron Man mentality, rarely taking extended time off, even when nursing injuries. This approach earned him respect but also sowed the seeds of more serious problems later. By the time Punk arrived at WWE, his body already carried the wear and tear of years of near-constant competition. Minor injuries from his ROH and independent days evolved into chronic issues that would flare up repeatedly. This early groundwork of physical sacrifice was a key part of Punk's wrestling education, but it also meant he was entering WWE with a body that had already endured significant strain. CM Punk's WWE years triumph amidst physical struggles. Punk's WWE tenure, from his debut in 2006 through his shocking departure in 2014, was a period of both career-defining triumphs and grueling physical hardship. His ascension to WWE Champion was a testament to his talent, but the journey was marked by persistent injuries, many of which Punk pushed through rather than allowing himself time to heal. Knee and elbow issues. One of the most persistent problems throughout Punk's WWE run were injuries to his knees and elbows. The high-impact style of WWE wrestling, which blends athleticism with storytelling, can be brutal on joints. Punk suffered repeated knee strains and inflammation that hampered his mobility and in-ring performance. A standout moment came in late 2012 during what would become one of the longest WWE Championship reigns in modern history. Punk sustained a significant knee injury requiring surgery. This was a major setback at a critical point in his career. The surgery forced him to miss several weeks of competition, disrupting storylines and momentum. Despite medical advice, Punk has admitted he rushed back from this knee injury, fueled by his desire to remain champion and not lose momentum. Wrestling through pain became his norm, but it inevitably took its toll. His knees, vital for every match, often hampered his ability to perform at peak level. Elbow injuries also plagued Punk, though less publicly discussed. These affected his striking and submission maneuvers, key elements of his technical repertoire. While specific elbow injuries didn't lead to major time off, the cumulative wear on his arms contributed to chronic discomfort. The staph infection controversy, a career-altering episode. Perhaps the most notorious and controversial health issue of CM Punk's WWE career was his battle with a staph infection. Punk has publicly stated that during the latter part of his WWE run, he wrestled while suffering from an undiagnosed staph infection that went untreated by WWE's medical staff. Staph infections are bacterial infections that can become serious if untreated, sometimes requiring aggressive medical care. Punk claims that despite feeling unwell and experiencing symptoms, WWE doctors failed to properly diagnose or treat him. The infection caused severe pain, fatigue, and compromised his overall health. After leaving WWE, Punk sought independent medical care, where he was finally diagnosed and treated. The doctor was reportedly shocked that Punk had continued wrestling under such conditions. Punk has described this experience as one of the worst health challenges of his career. The fallout from this controversy led to a highly publicized legal battle between Punk and WWE's medical staff, including WWE physician Dr. Chris Amann. WWE denied negligence, but the lawsuit ultimately ended in Punk's favor. This episode highlighted not only Punk's physical toughness, but also his frustration with WWE's handling of athlete health, a theme that would echo in discussions about wrestler wellness for years. After WWE, the MMA experiment and AEW comeback. In 2014, CM Punk stunned the wrestling world by leaving WWE, signaling a dramatic career shift toward mixed martial arts, MMA. This transition introduced a new set of physical challenges as MMA training and competition demand different conditioning and expose athletes to real combat injury risks. MMA career and physical challenges Punk signed with the UFC and trained extensively in disciplines like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and striking. Though he never wrestled in the UFC octagon with the same regularity as in WWE, Punk fought twice professionally, both fights ending in losses. MMA fights resulted in significant bruising, muscle fatigue, and general physical wear, but Punk avoided any severe or career-threatening injuries in this arena. His MMA career was relatively short-lived but physically demanding, and it demonstrated his willingness to push into new territories despite the risks. AEW return and new injury setbacks. In 2021, Punk made a sensational return to professional wrestling with All Elite Wrestling, AEW, much to the delight of fans worldwide. However, years away from wrestling had taken a toll on his conditioning and resilience. One of Punk's most significant injuries in AEW came in 2022, shortly after he won the AEW World Championship, a crowning achievement in his post-WWE wrestling career. He suffered a broken foot, a serious injury that forced him to relinquish the title temporarily. The injury required surgery and a lengthy rehabilitation process. Fans noticed a slight change in Punk's in-ring movement upon his return, as he adapted his style to protect the injured foot. This episode underscored how years of wear and tear combined with new injuries continue to impact his performance. The 2024 Royal Rumble triceps tear, a major setback. In what may be the most devastating injury of his recent career, CM Punk tore his triceps during the 2024 Royal Rumble match, a moment that shocked fans and raised concerns about his wrestling future. A triceps tear is a serious injury, often requiring surgery and extended recovery time. It significantly limits arm strength and range of motion, making even basic wrestling maneuvers impossible. Punk underwent immediate surgery and began a grueling rehabilitation process. Despite this setback, Punk has remained determined to return to the ring. His history of battling through injuries, coupled with updates from his rehab team, suggests that while the timeline remains uncertain, Punk's resolve is as strong as ever. Rumors versus reality, debunking misconceptions. CM Punk's storied career has made him a target of numerous rumors, especially about his health and potential retirement. It's essential to distinguish confirmed facts from exaggerations and misinformation. False rumor, career is over. After the triceps injury in 2024, some reports prematurely declared Punk's career finished. While the injury is serious, there is no official confirmation that Punk intends to retire. His previous comebacks from injury show a pattern of resilience and determination to return whenever possible. False rumor, chronic illness claims. Another recurring rumor is that Punk suffers from some chronic health condition that limits his ability to wrestle. While he has spoken candidly about physical and mental exhaustion during his WWE days, there is no medically verified chronic illness that prevents him from competing. Punk's health setbacks have been acute injuries rather than long-term disease. Confirmed injuries. Among all the rumors, 2 injuries are well documented and undeniable: the staph infection during WWE and the triceps tear at the 2024 Royal Rumble. Both had significant impacts on Punk's career and showcase the real physical toll he's endured. CM Punk's legacy, more than just injuries. CM Punk's legacy cannot be defined solely by his injuries. His rebellious attitude, sharp mic skills, and unique ability to connect with fans have made him one of wrestling's most compelling figures. His journey through pain and recovery adds layers to that legacy, showing a performer who refused to be sidelined by adversity. Punk's willingness to wrestle through injury, his vocal stance on wrestler health and wellness, and his resilience in MMA and AEW further cement his place in wrestling history. Whether he returns to WWE, continues in AEW, or steps away to focus on other pursuits, Punk's impact is lasting. He has influenced a generation of wrestlers and fans, proving that passion and grit can overcome even the harshest physical challenges. Final thoughts. The warrior spirit lives on. CM Punk's story is a testament to the harsh realities of professional wrestling, the glory and the pain, the applause and the agony. His career, marked by triumphs and setbacks alike, reminds us that behind every championship belt is a warrior who has battled injury, doubt, and controversy. As fans eagerly await updates on Punk's recovery from his 2024 triceps injury, one thing is crystal clear: CM Punk's fighting spirit has never faltered. He is a symbol of resilience, a man who embodies the heart of professional wrestling, a fighter who refuses to back down inside the ring or in life.